Yo, what's up guys? Marimas here and welcome back to another video. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video because we're going to be talking about the return of Tophiachu. Tophiachu disappeared for about a week and everyone assumed that she got the GoFundMe money. I did as well, to be honest. I was assuming she was going to come back and be full on in Balenciaga, saying that she came up from nothing, the haters can't stop her now, the trolls are nothing. But instead, she's come back and she's hungry. And I don't mean she's on that grind, working hard kinda hungry, I mean she's hungry for a patty melt. On episode 13 of Lolcow Laugh Line, I had Stingy come on and we were looking at a bunch of content, and Hat ended up posting a random live stream that Tophiachu did, and she came back basically confirming she has not gotten the GoFundMe money, she's still trying to get it, and if she can't get it, she will get it somehow. And to be honest, I really don't feel like GoFundMe is gonna give her that money. I feel like they've caught on to what's happening with her and the friend, her trying to get the money through her friend, because Tophiachu before was saying that she's gonna get that money for sure, and now that this stuff has happened, it's been shut down one last time, she's come back saying that she doesn't even know she's gonna get the money and it's possibly gonna get refunded. And knowing how stubborn Tophiachu is and how much she has to be right, that is something that she wouldn't admit to anybody, I don't think. Ever since this stream, she's been quite active. Two others have come out and it's been just kind of her crying about being hungry and crying about the GoFundMe, so we're going to be looking at those today.
People need to stop thinking that you have to post someone to prove you love them. That's sad. If you're chronically on social media and you have to post someone to prove you love them, then you have a sad life. I need to have a great life. What house? Bob the Builder's house. I'm just kidding. I need to get my Cash App fixed. Cause bruh.
To me, these were the main notable things that she said in the matter of 30 to 40 minutes or so, and that was because she sat there just singing her heart out. And, she might be a competition to Nova. Better yet, her and Nova can end up being some kind of duo band or something. For a few seconds in the stream, she brought up her brother and how people were judging her for not posting her brother on his birthday, but instead, she was horny posting. It's not surprising, but a little bit it is, because how are you gonna start a whole GoFundMe over his passing? How are you gonna try and use him as a way to get sympathy almost every day? How are you gonna try and talk about him almost every stream in some kind of way, shape, or form, and just not say anything about him on his birthday at all? It really just feeds into the suspicion I have that she really only talks about him when she needs money. Randomly bringing up how she needs to have a great life, it turns into this unfunny joke where she says she needs a house like Bob the Builder's house. Like, what does that even mean? I tried looking it up just now to see what she meant by Bob the Builder's house, and I couldn't find anything, and the last time I even watched Bob the Builder was when I was a brain rot little kid, so I don't even know what she means by this. And of course Tophiachu has to bring up her Cash App out of nowhere, because that's the only way that she could actually get donations or any kind of money. This could also be a moment of her faking that her Cash App isn't working to try and get a second donation from people on PayPal. She used to do this kind of stuff before as well, telling people, hey, my Cash App is telling me it's not working, you're gonna have to send it through again or go through PayPal. And sometimes people would listen to her, and most of the time, people wouldn't. I forgot to bring this up in episode 13 of Lolcow Laugh Line, but a weird ass video of her and Papa Chu came out recently. A neighbor or something was receiving love letters from Papa Chu, and she came over to basically decline Papa Chu and his advances. And Papa Chu does the most schizo thing. Gives her another letter basically telling her, don't talk to me and don't come back. I know it's not recent, or at least I don't think it's recent, because they're in an apartment, they're in their own place. It's not like they're in some kind of shelter and some lady's pulling up. No, this is old. And for this lady to even bring children into the vicinity of Papa Chu is bonkers. And why I'm even bringing up this situation that's old is because Tophiachu ends up talking about it on stream because this situation was brought up.
Hey, Denise, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Come here, come here, Jay. Come here, guys. Come here, bring your daughter. I remember. So that's how
This is my daughter, and this is my niece.
Oh, you got two daughters?
No, my niece and my daughter.
I've not seen two girls.
Well, yeah, there's two.
The girls got to sit on the bed and you sit in the chair. So, what about my improper conduct? Oh.
Oh, well, I just wanted to give you the...
You didn't read it.
I did. All of them.
Okay.
And it's like, I can't accept any of this.
Is that your boyfriend?
Yes. Yes. And I believe that's your wife, also?
Yeah.
See, and yeah, to me, I think that's kind of disrespectful on her part. But that's just what I want to do. I want to like return it. You know what I mean? And I don't want any copies of mine.
Guess what? You can read that one. No further contact, writings, or communication.
Okay.
This whole situation is weird. The fact that children are here for a conversation like this is weird. The way that Tophiachu is peeking through the doorway as they come in is weird. All of it is just weird. The maps on the wall, how schizo you could just clearly see Papa Chu is in this clip. All of it is just weird. And we already know the great Ezekiel Mordecai Fusario wasn't taking nothing from nobody, so of course he had to run it back and give her a second letter just telling her to get out. I know I said that before, but it's still funny to me. Just pure schizo behavior. Now, Tophiachu at the time, of course, knew all of this stuff was happening, and she still let Papa Chu near people, and just was okay with it. She was happy to let these people in. No issue at all.
My dad was not a creep, so whatever he tweeted on Twitter, I do not condone the stuff that he was tweeting on Twitter, but he has mental illness. People are literally taking advantage of a man with mental illness. First of all, calling him a creep. When I literally said, leave my father alone, he has mental illness. Why would you walk into an apartment? Clearly she's a neighbor. She can clearly hear him screaming, hollering, yelling, talking to himself all the time. Not on his medication, SWAT situation. Why would you go endanger your child if you think someone's creepy? Because she wanted clout for the internet. Use your common sense. It makes absolutely no sense for this girl to take her child and put her child in danger. Like, someone needs to take that kid away. You don't know what someone's going through. I see these deep cleaning videos of houses of people that have mental illness, and someone say, no one is not that mentally bad that this house gets that bad. Yes, they are, and you do not know that. Hence why a lot of people on Hoarders have mental illness. For you to go take advantage of someone with mental health is weird. And then to justify her is even more weird. But if something was to happen to her, all of a sudden everyone would be flocking to her. I'm so sick and tired of people literally playing victims and then making unnecessary GoFundMes for money they don't need when my brother actually needs to get buried. And I'm still waiting for the GoFundMe while people were saying that I was lying and scamming.
It's not okay to bring your children into a house that you know has a mentally deranged man in it doing everything that Tophiachu said. But what's even more not okay is just letting this girl and these people in the house willingly and not caring. And the way she answered the door as well, it just seemed like she was expecting them. Something that I've noticed recently with Tophiachu is she's kind of off her gourd, off her rocker. And why do I say that is because, well, she's doing this thing where she'll ramble on about one thing and then somehow it transitions into a whole nother thing. One moment it's about how this girl recorded the inside of their house, and then it turned into mental illness and hoarders, and then now it's about the whole GoFundMe and the situation going on with that.
I was a victim of a violent crime, and yet people try to remove me from that, saying I'm using using my brother's situation for money when I was there when the car was jacked. How am I using my brother's situation when it was my situation too? I was there when he tried to rip me out of the window. And I got little cuts on my arm from where the glass was when he punched the window. I don't know why I have to keep constantly explaining this to people. I was a victim. I was in that car, and it bothers you so bad that I'm a victim. You want to push people to the point of I can't even say that, but and then you want to play victim and act like it's not your fault. You never had to look over and see your brother missing an eye.
Not to make light of the situation, but he tried to pull you out of the window? Bold claim. But she goes on about how we don't like the fact that she's a victim. But what we really don't like is that she's not doing her brother right. She's just using his name and his legacy to get money, and the situation, it's terrible all around. And I really think it's morbid to bring up the brutality of what happened as well. It's really disgusting behavior on her end, all of it.
I'm not okay. I'm not okay. It's a struggle and a process to realize what I witnessed. And my mom being ripped out of the window and him driving off with my mom, and I was helpless. I couldn't do anything. It's alone. My dad was in the streets, sick, and we were trying to get him help. We were looking for him. Every day we looked for him. Like, it's so crazy for people to think, well, I have trauma and I go to work every day. Yeah, that's you. You don't have to wake up from a dream where someone's trying to and then, or hear loud noises while you're asleep, like if it's they're like you're dead, or have a hard time sleeping, have a hard time even living life, going out somewhere and not worrying without watching your back, having to explain like how very scary and dangerous it is because people follow you everywhere, take videos of you. They don't think you deserve privacy. They don't think you deserve any sort of peace. They don't think you deserve any sort of life. It's just scary. But I have to go outside and live my life. I can't not live it.
Some of the things that she said here, she can obviously be really feeling, right? But I feel like it's mostly just an excuse for her to not get a job. Because at the end, she goes on and says, well, I gotta live my life. I gotta go inside and do whatever, right, guys? Come on. After going on about how scary life is for her and how she can't go outside and how she's scared because of people taking pictures and how she just wants privacy. Tophiachu just needs to leave the internet. She needs to leave the internet and get a job. Live her actual life and not this fake life that she wants to live on the internet. Just continuously e-begging for the rest of her days, using her brother's name as a way to get money. It just needs to stop. Now that we've watched her pour out some crocodile tears for her brother, we're going to look at her cry for some patty melts.
Some smells really good. No, I do stuff. It's not like I'm not doing nothing. I do stuff. I don't sit around and do nothing. There's stuff that I have to do because I have to get a place. But something smells good. I'm pretty sure it's Burger King. They do that at their lunchtime. They always blow the, like, whatever they're cooking, it like sprouts out and then what are you eating today? I don't even know. I had breakfast, but I didn't have lunch yet. I might have lunch. Go eat lunch. I'll go eat lunch in a minute. No, I haven't tried the Dubai chocolate, and I know where they have one. There's like a guy that makes chocolate, and so maybe I might try it.
As you can see, the chat is just egging her on over and over and over again, just asking her about food, and she just can't stop but to answer all of them questions and just to talk about food.
Oh no, you are giving a lot. Oh, I'm probably gonna have to go get something to eat because my head is hurting. I'm gonna go soon because I really have to go get something to eat. I'm hungry and my head hurts. And I haven't eaten, so yeah. Who would ever date you? Well, let's see. No, I'm not even gonna talk about it, so yeah. No one would ever date me. You're probably right. Oh, Burger King has to blow their food this way. They're trying to get people. I need some. Am I for the girls? No, I'm for the streets. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just joking. I'm not for the streets, okay? Don't. There was this funny comment that's like, oh, she says she's not for the streets, but she's in the streets. Do you know what for the streets means versus in the streets? And I'm not in the streets. I'm outside getting sun. Oh, I want a Mexican food or something. That sounds good, right? I'm probably gonna have to go eat lunch and then, because I'm gonna have to make sure my phone is charged up enough. Hey guys. I do like cookie dough. Favorite Mexican food? Ooh, I love burritos. I love chimichangas. Ooh, I need to go to Taco Bell. Desperately. I know Taco Bell is not Mexican food, but I was thinking of the Crunch Wrap. That's why I said Taco Bell, because I thought of the Crunch Wrap. I know it's not real Mexican food. Duh. Anyways, guys, I gotta go, because I gotta go. Oh, no. I'm gonna have to go because... I'm gonna have to go because I'm hungry and I need something to eat. I'm gonna probably get something somewhere. I don't know. Sonic? No, I'm not going to Sonic because I don't want to spend a lot of money. But
after going on a huge blogging spree is what I assume the early lag was from, she just starts to talk about food nonstop, and people would nonstop ask her if she's in a relationship, but when it came to food, it seemed like she was more interested in talking about that. And there were times where people would ask her if she's in a relationship, and she would start to go on these rants about how people tell her that nobody wants her, and then she would try to make some kind of rebuttal, and it would fall completely flat. Tophiachu is returned, and she's going to be begging way more than ever, I feel. I really feel like she sat outside of this Burger King just to wait and see if she could get enough money on a live stream or whatever, just so she can go and take this money and go get some Burger King. Like, if she made enough money on this live stream, she could spend this money and somehow replace it later, but that wasn't obviously the case. Tophiachu will always, and I mean always, bring up her brother no matter what, just to try and get some kind of sympathy. I'm surprised she didn't do it a lot in this stream, but her main focus here was food, so I get why. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel and like this video if you did, and please make sure to let me know how you guys feel about it in the comments, and as always, love y'all.